Hey guys, Gunnar the Canon 23 back with this week's episode of First Watch, number 22. Now, this week is going to be a film that I've heard nothing but bad things about, but I'm going to go in it with an open mind. I'm a big fan of the original, and kind of guilty pleasures of the sequels to that film as well. It's set it's new, but it's set after the events of the first one, and again, I've heard nothing but bad things about it, but I'm not gonna kind of go into it thinking it's bad, because usually when I do that, I don't give it the credit or whatever. But I'm not holding out too much hope. But like I say, I'm gonna go into it. I'm not gonna because if I go into it thinking it's gonna be shit, I'm gonna think it's shit, however good it is, or kind of thing, if you know what I'm talking about. And it is Texas Chainsaw. Yeah, I was going to see this in the cinemas, but then I heard the reviews and how bad it was, so I didn't bother in the end. Possibly should have done, really. The main draw for this, well, for me, was the fact that it Tobe Hooper, I think, had some kind of producing credit on it, I'm not sure. Yeah, executive producer credit on it. So I thought, if it has, the support of the original filmmaker, it's going to have some kind of credibility to it. But again, you can see how not bothered I am by the fact I've still got the price on it. But anyway, I'm going to watch this and give my thoughts. So now this video is a bit earlier. Well, I'm watching it earlier. Don't know, depends when I'm going to upload this. But let's do it. Well, there we have the main menu for Texas Chainsaw, and yeah, I'm not going to talk about it anymore, but yeah, let's get watching it. I'll give you my thoughts, as always, after the film, so I'll see you on the other side. Well, they have the, oh god, oh man, I'm still reeling from that, end credits of Texas Chainsaw. My Christ, I've got a lot to say about this film, sorry about the blur. But, oh man, Jesus Christ, come on. Right, I'll give you my very detailed thoughts in a bit, so yeah, see you in a bit. Yeah, so just finished watching it, and you can know what I'm going to say. Right, well actually, first of all, I'm going to say this kind of review is going to have very, very strong language from the outset. So yeah, I'll get to the plot first. Basically, it continues on from the 1974 original film, and the beginning scene, all the police and the townspeople and stuff, they burn down the Sawyer house, the Sawyer family who were in the first film, and like loads of more Sawyer family members come from out of nowhere. Anyway, and then it fast forwards to 2012. Now, that's a very important point. It is set in 2012. Note that down. And basically, Heather, who works at a supermarket, that's not relevant, but anyway, a lawyer gets in contact with her, and apparently her grandmother, who she knew nothing about, has left her house to Heather, and what she doesn't know is Leatherface is locked in the cellar of the house, and basically all shit hits the fan, and Leatherface, or Jedediah Sawyer, starts killing a load of people. Yeah, and it stars Alexandra Daddario, who I've never heard of, but she did a pretty good job. Trey Songz, Tania, Raymonde, and some other guy I've never heard of. We also featured, was it Tom Barry and Richard Riehle, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Riehle I think it is, from the first Hatchet film and other films. And well, actually, I'll first off saying that it's not as horribly bad as people say it is. I mean, they're entitled to their opinion, like, completely. I didn't think it was that good. I didn't think it was the worst horror film ever made, I'll put it that way, but it just had kind of things that kind of pissed me off, right? So I'll talk about the good things about it first. The cast was all in all, pretty good. I mean, Trey Songz, I don't know why he was in this film, to be quite honest. And Tania Raymonde, who is probably, well, I know her most from playing, I can't remember character in Lost, whose teeth have like completely changed since then. And yeah, so the actors did a pretty good job. The story's kind of you know, pretty straightforward. It's nothing kind of too complicated to follow. What else? Good things. Yeah, it ratcheted up the tension a lot. I was kind of on my seat quite a lot, on the edge of my seat quite a lot of the time. But that's just kind of anticipating the next jump scare, more or less. I didn't see it in, obviously didn't see it at cinema, so I haven't seen it in 3D. But I can kind of, you can tell that there's like little scenes with like the chainsaw coming towards the screen that's meant for 3D. Obviously, we're not watching it 3D. Not much point to it, but yeah, so those are good things. The bad things are, oh, there were some bad things in this film. Right, first of all, the timing's all wrong. Like I said at the beginning, this film is set in 2012, right? And this girl was a baby in, first one set in 1974, I think? So that would make her, 30, yeah, like 37? There is no way she's 37. And they got iPhones and cameras and stuff, and the music's from kind of the 2012 or whatever. That, I mean, how could they miss that? I mean, that's just basic stuff. How can you fuck up a timeline this bad? Also, a couple of other things I found funny as well was that when she meets up with the lawyer who tells about her inheriting the house, he specifically says to her, there's this letter that her grandmother needs you to read, and read it, and then she doesn't read it, and which tells her everything that happened. The fact that she's the baby in the beginning, that she's a grandmother, that Leatherface is a cousin. She could have saved all this time if you'd just opened and read the goddamn letter, you stupid woman. Oh, that really annoyed me. Then she opens it right at the end. Oh man, it's so annoying. And also there's this bit where Leatherface is kind of chasing her through this, there's this like carnival going on in town, and he chases her through this carnival, kind of cuts through this fence, and there's loads of people about. He doesn't kill anybody. He kills no one. If you look at a film like Freddy vs. Jason, when they have that outdoor rave and like Jason comes in and starts slicing people up, why would you not have that? And then she kind of runs to this. I mean, what do you expect is going to happen? She runs to this Ferris wheel, right? She kind of, Leatherface is there. She kind of hangs onto this Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel goes really slowly round. Leatherface just walks to the other end, and then just rides it to the other end. What did you expect was going to happen? How stupid can you be? There is no logic to this film at all. And also, it kind of, I'll say it was really good toward kind of for the first, I don't know, maybe hour, no, maybe kind of 45, 50 minutes or so. But then it just took an absolute nosedive when basically this character Heather, who kind of goes to this house with her friends to have a party or whatever, and then Leatherface kills them all, and oh, he really riles me up. And she, just on a turn of a pin, she just fucking decides to kind of help Leatherface. How? Oh man! Like I said, it's going to have very strong language. He's just killed all your friends, you stupid cunt. I don't know what you're doing. Why do you do this? Just like that. She just decides to just help Leatherface kill all these people. I mean, yeah, they killed the family, but they killed loads of people. There's a reason why they want to kill these people, because they killed a load of people. I don't understand it. And then there's this, like, she's like in the back of the police car. I mean, this is really bad. The back of the police car, and she's like, like the cop who's driving it is kind of the son of one of the people who burned down the house. And it's like, so you're a whatever, huh? And he's, you know, what's the surname? Oh, you're a whatever, huh? He goes, yeah. And she like sticks a knife through his holes and goes, well, I'm a Sawyer. I'm like, I actually stood up and I had to walk it off. That was so bad. And right at the end, I mean, I've heard This line, I've heard people kind of quote it in like reviews and stuff. Oh god, it's so bad. He goes, and he's like trying to kill these people, and she kind of throws a chainsaw. throws a chainsaw to him, and she goes, "Do your thing, cuz." Oh man. Oh, I am crying with laughter right now. Oh god. So all in all, not the worst pile of shit I've ever seen in my life, but it's not great. The timeline's all over the place. The characters, I don't give a shit about any of these characters. I mean, everyone dies, and I don't really care. So I can't give this more than a 4 out of 10 really. Like I say, I really like the beginning scene with it featured Gunnar Hansen, who played the original Leatherface, and I think the guy who played the grandpa in the original, or was that somebody else? And also Bill Moseley, who was in Texas Chainsaw 2. Dog will hunt. And yeah, he was in Texas Chainsaw 2, and but he plays the father from the original in this. And I like that kind of, and kind of like the nod to the original, like the shot when What's-Her-Face is walking up to the house, and there's like a really low shot of just her walking. There's like callbacks to the film in that respect, but all in all, it's not great. I say it's not the rubbish. It's not the shittest horror film I've ever seen, but it's quite up there. Like I say, it was good for the first like 50 minutes or so, but then it just went whew, like that really fast downhill. It's faster than Usain Bolt downhill. Whew, wow, that is mental. So I say I can't give more than a 4 out of 10. Like I say, this has been more of a rant than it has been a review or thoughts video. But that's all you can do really. Also, the girl actors in it are quite hot as well. Especially, was it Alexandra Daddario? Or, I don't know how you pronounce her name. And I say there's a lot of kind of running in low cut tops in this film, and like shots of lingerie and stuff. And then the guy, Heather's boyfriend, kind of had an affair with had a one night stand with her friend, and then they have sex in a barn or some bullshit. I don't really fucking care anyway. So yeah, I'll give it a 4 out of 10. So that's been this week's episode of First Watch, which has been Texas Chainsaw, well 2013 I guess you'd call it. So yep, I think that's about it. Again, like I say, I'm sorry for the very strong language, but I just had to get it out because it really pissed me off. So please rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.